Hey, welcome to the Yoga to Transform online studio.
We're so pleased that you're joining us and so pleased that you're ready to take your yoga to the next level and have it at your fingertips anytime, anywhere.
And you've got so many classes that you can choose. You can choose whatever suits you on a particular day or go back to something that you found that you really like.
Exactly. And the great news is we've got quite a few classes on there, and they are we've collected, obviously, those of you who've been following us for a while, we've had a whole lot of classes on Facebook, on YouTube, and other places that we've pulled together and put onto this online on-demand studio so that you can have access to hundreds of classes that are ranging from 15 minutes to an hour, I think even longer than an hour, and ranging in
from beginners, chair, yoga for sleep, yogas for the phases of the moon, yoga
for your core, twisting,
yoga for love,
so there's a whole lot. We've got basically it's all categorized, so you can go in there and say, I feel like working on, and look into that area, and there'll be a suite of classes that you can choose. Or if you want to focus on love as an example for a week, then you could kind of work your way through those classes that are focusing into opening your heart for the week.
And we both know that doing yoga at home is a really great way to start or to continue your yoga practice, because both of us have been doing that. I had a job where I could only go to classes on a Monday, and then not every week anyway, and so it actually became too hard to try and go to a class. So that's when I started doing a yoga practice at home. I had a book, we had the same book, and so just using a book was the way that I started just doing my yoga practice at home. And whatever I was wearing, I had a simple cheap mat to start with, but you can just do it on a rug or a blanket. What about you, Christina?
Well, that's how I started too. I think I was told that I needed to start yoga to help with my core strength and help with some of the issues that I had going on in my life at the time. And so I got the cheapest book that I could find. Happened to be the same book that Audrey got. And that was 20 minutes, probably 3 times a week at home. And then one day a DVD turned up with the Saturday morning paper that we used to get in Sydney. The Sydney Morning Herald had a free 20-minute yoga DVD. And then that became my go-to practice as well. So between the book and the DVD, I had that until I got pregnant, and I bought a DVD for yoga for pregnancy.
So we know exactly how you're feeling at your house, maybe thinking that you don't have time, or it's just not going to fit in with your schedule, or you're not sure if you're really going to like yoga. So we've got lots of, 2 options for you. First of all, you get 2 weeks free, so well done.
Woohoo.
And then you can pay for a monthly subscription or for the whole year. And then that can, this series of programs, of classes within our studio can be your go-to.
Yes, for morning class, if you wake up in the morning and you want to start practicing in the morning, if you want to do it before you go to bed, if you want to do it at lunchtime when you're in the office.
I'm sure you can find a space.
Exactly.
I'm going travelling soon, so I'm sure that I'm going to take some yoga with me and maybe do it in airports.
Yes, I have.
Hostels.
Yes, I've practiced yoga in airports, and it's interesting because even I use our studio as a resource. So before we built the studio, I would use our YouTube channel, because there are classes still available on our YouTube channel, but it's quite weird doing a class that you taught.
Weird but good, let me say. Weird but good.
No, it was a great class, but it was, oh my gosh, I'm doing my class. But the thing is, it's a great resource even for us. And we have, like Audrey said, yoga that's on a chair if you're feeling like you need to recover from an illness, all the way through to more intermediate and advanced practices where we're getting into some big heart openers or arm balances.
That's right.
And everything in between.
And we're adding to it all the time. So don't feel that what you see today is going to be what's going to be there for the rest of the year, because over time we'll be adding more. Yes. So we look forward to hearing from you about how you're getting on, and we might even take some requests if there's something that's missing that you think that you'd quite like to do. But we really look forward to you joining us in the studio.
And your practice growing with us.
That's right.
Namaste.
Namaste.